From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Seattle Mariners. Just go at it next on the show. Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Dan, Harold, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. In the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, this is the recipe they want. There comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start. Hits, and now the inning is set up.
In now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. 3.
I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
First and second here with nobody out. 3-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Full count. Here it comes. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead. Digging in, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Yonder Alonso, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here it comes. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the end. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. The head-to-head history with King Felix. 11 hits in 28 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And he got him.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball in the dirt, it reminds me when 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Guillermo Heredia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3. Gerard Dyson is on deck. And the curveball drops too low. They lost him. It's ball 4. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Batting 9th. Center fielder. Gerard Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heredia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there. That could prove to be a big in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Gene Segura is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Fouled back. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Mariners, and it stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamble, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 4 for 15. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, shortstop, Gene
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. A base hit in his first trip. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the Mariners leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
designated hitter.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Riding in once again, Kyle Seager. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Smiley's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Softly hit out toward short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
2-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Robinson Cano.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. You got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
From the stretch, Kyle Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Hernandez readies another 0-2. That misses 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. That's back-to-back strikeout now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
They have clearly no problems working out of the...
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, that was a nice job right there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They're down 4-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
For the Mariners, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see.
Erasmo Ramirez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the short.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. A 3 for 5 line to show for those meetings. Alonso is there for it. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 3.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Lifted into center field. Dyson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now
Digging
batting,
in once again,
shortstop.
Gene Segura comes into this
Segura.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He's
Leading
0 for
off for
2
the
with a
Mariners.
strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw into second.
Well, he's been working on left field, and you saw it right there, Matt. Nice job of cutting the ball off and
Third
getting it
baseman,
back
number
in.
15,
Holding that runner at first base
Kyle
for a single.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he puts it on the ground to second. The tag, and he is out. On to Alonso. It's a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Haniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in once again, Mitch
Leading off
Haniger.
for the Mariners,
1 for 2 on his line
right
so
fielder,
far in the game.
Mitch
Line
Haniger.
toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game.
Now batting,
Maybe they'll be more
second
aggressive
baseman.
now, jumping first.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, 2-0. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Segura for 1. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play.
Now
A
batting,
really good pitch from the
hitter,
pitcher right there.
Nelson
Down in the zone,
Cruz.
hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean,
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. None left for Seattle. They're on. Striding in once again, Yonder
Leading off
Alonso.
for the Mariners.
He'll lead it off as we start the
Third
home
baseman,
6th. There's a
Yonder
swing and a
Alonso.
missile sent out to center field. Dyson going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready for another chance?
Zunino.
Mike Zunino. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Guillermo Heredia. It was a single for him in his last at bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2. Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Kyle Seager.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Dyson is right there, 1 down.
First baseman number 10.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Third trip to the plate for Danny Valencia. Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so.
In now, Ben Gamble. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail here 4-0. Danny Valencia will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. 1 down.
The batter number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a
The
guy that
batter,
has wheels,
second
right?
baseman,
All he wants to do is get on base and take
Robinson.
advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Valencia here as his side is quickly retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no... Here's Gerard this point. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Mitch Haniger waits on deck. Tap down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Seattle.
So striding
Right
forward
fielder,
now, Mitch Haniger is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set and the pitch. A fastball and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That was a good job
next
tying
for
him up
Seattle,
inside on that
second
strikeout
baseman.
pitch. It wasn't.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. They got 2 runners on. This
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's running out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 4-0. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Nelson.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Gamble has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Third baseman number 15.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. There's Segura. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Mitch Haniger. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, he got into chasing fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The catcher,
now in the box, Mike Zunino. He singled his last time up. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Ben Gamble. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now the 0-1. Grounded foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Seattle, good night.